It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round one of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, what a great Game 4 as they went on to win in overtime. Plenty of time to recover and get ready for tonight. And they're ready to go.
Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
Yeah, really an excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expect it to be, and they've put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look then.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Indiana, they've got Hill, also Ellis out there. Paul George is out there with Turner and Bender. Here's Hill, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Hill passes to Ellis. Off to a good start as he hits his shot attempt.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Snell. Back to Irving. To the wing right side. Brown outside. That's a 2 from Snell. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Snell's got his first points of the night. The Pacers are gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Cavaliers on D. They're excited about the win on Thursday.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
I like the way they handled themselves in that overtime period, Greg. They had a whole lot left in their game in that extra period.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
And that assist got it.
He is so smooth, even on a power finish like
that combination of power and polish.
to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Hill. To the middle. Here's Bender. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Moving against Hill. Here's Love. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Love's got 6.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
And George kicks to Ellis. Shot from 16. Second chance shot, and Turner with the lay-in.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Irving dishes to Snell. Love outside. The kick out to Brown. He feeds it to Sacre. Lock at 6. Irving drives in. Three-pointers. Snell. The rebound by Turner. Pacers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Ellis. And the rejection by Love.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Brown missing. Indiana trailing here. Here's George. Here's Ellis. And there's the whistle. Foul. Hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And it's tied up with that one. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Perry, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's Hill. On the wing, Ellis. Ring shot on the way. Buries the jump shot. Brown with it. Feeds to Tolliver. Kicks it to Irving. Ellis against Brown. Can't get it to go. Ellis with some nice D. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 6 points for Monte Ellis. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Irving. Brown outside. Shot to stop the run. And another miss by Cleveland. Pacers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Hill has the open look. His three-pointers off the mark. And so here's Cleveland. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Perry. Soft touch off the glass. Timeout called the Pacers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Ellis. Shots good by Turner.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Rondo against Irving. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Turner with a screen on Irving. And it's Hill penetrating. Goes back up. And Turner finishes inside. Turner's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Tolliver. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Layup off the pick.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And Indiana making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Now Irving. He kicks it to Tolliver. Pass to Babbitt for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Young's checked in. And George, here we go. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. There's the pass to Perry. Here's Simmons. It's good from long range. Simmons got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rondo passes to George. And he lays it straight in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Irving kicks to Tolliver. They set the pick. Babbitt dishes to Irving. To the inside. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Rondo with the ball. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Perry. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. To the wing on the left. George with no one around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Perry. Babbitt from long range, and the shot is good. Babbitt's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Waiters with the screen for George. Rondo kicks to Young. Taken away. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's deflected. Paul George with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And it's slammed in by Young.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
For the finish, finishes the break with a slam.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Indiana. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Here's Dellavedova. The Pacers making the shot. Out to the right wing. Here's Simmons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Simmons got 5 now. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Rondo kicks to George. Shoots the 3. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Babbitt. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Tolliver. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he catches that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Pacers out in front, leading by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
We've got Kevin Love. He's out there with Tony Snell. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Robert Sacre. And it's Simmons in at the 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Dishes to Dellavedova. Three-pointer, Snell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
That's good. Goodwin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. Cavaliers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Hill passes to Ellis. There's the steal. Down low, here's Dellavedova. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Indiana moving the ball around. That's good. 6 points for him.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Hill gets to Turner. A 15-footer. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good. Goodwin.
Oh, my gosh, I just got that.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's a pick by Love. Dellavedova dishes to Sacre. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That's good from Sacre. George is checked in for Indiana.
2 shots.
Sacre hits them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bender. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Dellavedova, the pass to Sacre, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 9 points here for George.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. It's stolen by Hill. Shots good by Ellis. Ellis has got 8 points.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Sacre, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sacre's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
On the wing, Ellis takes it from 10. Shot is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And Simmons kicks to Love. Off with the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Ellis goes in. Now looking back at the regular season now at the leaderboard of the highest scoring small forwards. These guys putting up the offense trying to get their teams to the playoffs. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by George.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And another miss by Cleveland.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Hill dishes to Ellis. 16 feet away. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointers. Snell cannot hit. Indiana leading by 12. Hill kicks to Ellis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Goodwin passes to Hill. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Irving. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game, and he makes the first.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And good on the basket. Book it. Waiter's got 5.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Irving kicks to Love. Out to the wing. 3-pointers. Snell. That falls. Good assist by Love. Snell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. And there's the feed to Waiters. He dishes it to George. Waiters with the screen for George. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Love can't hit.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Rondo with a screen for George. Waiters on the wing. George with the screen on Love. 5 on the clock, and it's Rondo penetrating. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Up the floor. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Rondo. Young's got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Rondo kicks to Young. Rondo with a screen for Young. To the paint. Lots of room. Again, Indiana.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Brown kicks to Love. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on George.
Look at what Love has done so far. He's got 8 points and 2 rejections.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Both free throws good from Love.
Timeout charge to the Pacers. Fans, you gotta get loud.
And the Pacers call time here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Kevin Love. Pacers leading by 11. The dish to George. Pick off in midair. Here's Dellavedova. Takes it off the glass. Dellavedova's got 6.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
They set the pick. Some nice passing here by Indiana. They get it again. Turner off target at the rim.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Perry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Paul George just hasn't slowed down. 9 points and 4 assists as well. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
1:46 left in the first half. Tolliver down low. Defended by George. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Tolliver. The Pacers making a change here. Bender's checked in. Tolliver hits them both. 1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Here's Bender. But they'll get another chance. Over to the wing. Young outside. Feeds it to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. .104 left to play in the first half.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, you know, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
55 seconds left in the first half. Young outside. Over in the corner, Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And Waiters has it in the corner. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Kicks it to Tolliver. Here's the 3. And he gets it to go. Tolliver's got 7. Indiana leading by 6. Outside Rondo. On the wing, Turner. Unloads from 13. No good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of. At all times.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Pacers lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
I'm here with Kevin Love, and great effort out there tonight. Just a quick question. You guys did a tremendous job chipping away at that big deficit you faced early on. What changed?
Oh, man, we just executed, got good shots, and got stops. That was really it.
A winded Kevin Love. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Pacers, it's been a tough series for them so far, trailing 3-1, but they've clearly still got some fight left in them. First half of Game 5, they are playing very well, and they're out to prove they can stick around for at least another game. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the open man. And then, of course, the open man is finishing, so no problem here tonight.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
I was surprised at some of the recklessness. They were scattered, sloppy ball handling, just too many turnovers. It gets back to fundamentals. Forget the highlight reel pass. Make the effective one. Simple bounce pass. John Wooden taught us that in the 40s, 30s, 50s, whenever he was coaching. Just play under control. Simple ball, dude.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
On the court for Indiana. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Turner. Then there's Deion Waiters and Bender.
They think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him. They're mistaken.
Pacers leading by 3. Ellis dishes to Goodwin. There's the pick. Ellis outside. Takes a 3. Hill, no good. Cavaliers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Irving kicks to Love for the tie. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
For Indiana, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. JaVale McGee's checked in for Turner. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And a wide open look for Irving. Here's Sacre, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Evans, he's checked in for Indiana. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Inside, it's tipped. Now Cleveland moving it up. Brown's got the ball.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
On the wing, Ellis. He's covered by Brown. A floater, and Ellis with the nice bucket inside. Ellis has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed out.
And it's Ellis penetrating, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a look at what Ellis has done so far. 12 points. 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
On the wing, Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Pacers. Ellis against Brown. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Swiped away. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Love the pass to Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got 11 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual adjustment.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And McGee kicks to good. 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Another shot, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. We've got a chance now to show you the hottest shooting teams over the course of the regular season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 13 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
And that one misses. The Pacers making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Now, here is Irving. He's got 13. Brown outside. And another miss by Cleveland.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication.
And that one's good, Ellis.
A lot of space. right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Love outside. Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And here's Ellis for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here is Irving. He feeds it to Love. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tracks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. Paul George comes in for Archie Goodwin.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
George sets a screen for Turner. Right side, George. 5 on the clock. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Abbott, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Hill dishes to Turner. Pick up by Hill and taken away by Brown. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for George Hill. Pacers trail by 7. Rondo with it. Pass to Turner. It's stolen. Pushing it up. Here's Brown. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's good on the second. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Rondo with a screen for Waiters. Indiana moving it around. And there's the pass to Rondo. They set the pick inside. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Turner.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. That one a little long. Pacers trail by 6. Outside for George. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Back to Irving. Snatched away. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And it's George finishing it off.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a 1-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court. And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Timeout called Cleveland. big group substitution here for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Tolliver. Tony Snell comes in for Luke Babbitt. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Brown. And Harris subbed in for Irving. Young's checked in for Indiana. Harris passes to Perry. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and completes the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. Rondo is screen on left. And Young kicks to George. Here's Rondo. Got a piece of it. Here's Vujacic. Pass to Love. He kicks to Snell. Lets it go with a 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Dishes it to Rondo. There's the pick. Pocket 6. Here's Bender. Connects on the 17-footer. 10 points for him.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Harris kicks to Love. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Pacers trail by 7. Outside, George. George double team. And it's Turner off the drive. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Here's Snell. 12 points for him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Harris outside. The feed to Love. Takes the 3. Again, Love missing. Pacers trail by 5. Young left side. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's the dish to Vujacic. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Turner, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Vujacic dishes to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. A 3-ball. Vujacic's shot is off.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run. Don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Back to George. Goes up on the wing, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cavaliers leading. Deflects the pass. One-on-one here. And that one is hammered home.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. We'll get... And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. Here's Hill. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Sacre in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Irving. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Now Cleveland shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. To the paint. And again, Indiana running the floor. Here's Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That free throw, no good. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Some good numbers for Hill. He has 8 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now. Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Ellis outside. It's back to Hill. But they'll get another chance. That is good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Sacre. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And George, here we go, misses the layup. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Hill passes to Turner. Puts up the baby hook, and that one hits back iron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Oh, wide open look for Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The 3 from Hill. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Irving. He dishes it to Snell. Passes it to Love. Feeds it to Irving. Here's Sacre. Shoots. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now, here is Irving. Takes it from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Hill kicks to Ellis. He feeds it to Turner. Pass to George. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the second free throw, good. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Sacre. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Second shot opportunity. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ellis.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
The kick out to Irving. Three-pointer, Snell. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Snell's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Hill dishes to George. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. George has got 20 points.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain him.
The kick out to Brown. The three, and he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
6 on the shot clock. And George, here we go. That's good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Cleveland leading by 7. And here's Irving. To the paint, here's Love, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty from that zone.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And George gets it to go. Dives for it. Here's Irving. Kicks it to Snell. Down low, Sacre. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Ellis with it. Picked up by Brown. That's good.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
3 on 3. Hill passes to Ellis. Got a hand on it. Tries again.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. And at least as I look at it. Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
Here's Turner. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Ellis outside. Now the pass to Hill. Looking to get back on. It's a beautiful jam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Elevate over, the pass to Perry. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Hill kicks to George. And it's blocked. Here is Tolliver. Pass to Babbitt. Wide open look. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
George dishes to Ellis. He had a nice open look right there. Ellis has got 22. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Dellavedova. Here's Babbitt. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Babbitt's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dellavedova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Hill kicks to Turner. It's deflected.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Cleveland.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Kevin Love. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Passes it to Perry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And he knocks down the first one. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Young, here we go. Waiters passes to Evans. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target at the rim. Here's Dellavedova, defended by Young. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Babbitt. And another miss by Cleveland. Young with no one around. It counts. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you guys had a tremendous second half. What were the things that had to happen to win this game?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
It takes 5 guys to win it in the NBA. Kevin, thanks for your time. Back to the table.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. He's racked up a double-double with points and rebounds tonight, and that made the difference. A terrific effort on both sides of the floor.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. The way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.